If recent news reports are any indication, much of higher education is in a free fall. I have been an observer of higher education for several decades now. Reports of a challenging environment are nothing new, and there are always surprises that can quickly turn the tide for better or worse. Take, for instance, the pandemic. However, something feels very different to me about our current times. For one, the urgent need to act quickly and decisively on both short-term and long-term priorities. Since 2020, I have had the privilege of hosting the IngenioUs podcast, where I hold conversations with higher ed's most creative thinkers and doers. I've been inspired by these conversations. I have learned how challenging it is to lead a college or a university these days. And I have learned how impactful good leadership can be, especially now. From my conversations, there are a handful of things that the best leaders do that can be especially consequential. All of these are exactly the things that our students are learning in the Bay Path University Doctorate in Educational Leadership. This is the first in a series of short videos where I will unpack the things that these good leaders, these ingenious leaders do that make a difference. Let me end with the first, which is that ingenious leaders act from a place of authenticity and vulnerability. As one leader shared with me, if you're not faithful to your own self, your own experiences, if you try to compartmentalize your vulnerability from your courage, your truth from your work, your public life from your private life, it's unlikely your leadership will be very successful. These leaders have a keen and unapologetic understanding of their leadership capabilities. They really know themselves. They lean into their strengths while making space for those who look and think differently. In leading from a place of honest vulnerability, they make it easier for others to find their place within the campus community, something that no doubt helps build trust and a sense of belonging and creates a conducive environment for new ideas and innovation. And what college or university doesn't need a good dose of innovation these days? In the Bay Path EDD program, this is where our students' leadership learning begins, with an abundance of self-assessment and the development of a personalized leadership development plan that they create with the guidance of our faculty, who serve as mentors and coaches for our students every step along their journey with us. If you are looking for a doctoral program that will prepare you to become an ingenious-like leader, you can learn more at www.baypath.edu/EDD.